Alrighty, welcome to day 14, and today is our recovery yin practice. So to begin, we're just going to start on our backs in a nice supportive pigeon shape. For practice, you'll need just 2 blocks and maybe a wall or a chair. So we've worked the hips really hard this last week, a little bit harder. We've used a few more props. We've added in some weights. So your body deserves a nice little rest. So we're going to come to lie on the back, and I invite you to place your right foot on the block and then your left ankle over your right knee. What I'd like you to really do is to slide your sit bones as close as you can towards the block. And then for some of us, this might be enough for a supine pigeon. But what I'd like you to think about doing is pressing this thigh into the left ankle, but you're not taking the foot off the block, and then pressing the left ankle into the right knee. Your left hand might just gently guide that knee open, and then really dropping the tailbone down to the floor. So we're not lifting the bum here at all. So you might almost have a little tiny gentle arch or whatever's comfortable in the lower back here. So just keep that little pressure of the right thigh into the left outer seam of your left ankle, and then left ankle to right knee. And if you are tight on your hips, this might be just enough. Take a few more rounds of breath there. Good. And then now stretching out the right leg. And just the block can just stay where it is for now. And then taking hold of your left foot with your right hand, and the left knee is still pulled out to the side like you're in that pigeon. And then you're just going to ease the leg across the body and the knee over to the opposite side of your body to the left. Just shifting it across and side. They're just stretching globally through that left outer hip. Another few more little presses there. And then if you can manage it, take a little half happy baby. So you're going to take your hand onto the outside of your left foot, drop the left knee down towards your armpit. So that's where you might be if that's achievable. If not, it's the ankle, or it's wrap the left forearm around the around the left knee. And then grab hold of your left hand with your right hand, and then draw that knee down towards your chest. And then you get a nice sort of stretch, global stretch through the hamstring, a bit of mobility into the hips. You can also use a yoga strap for this too. This is a little half stirrup. And then just see if you can let that knee, that thigh drop and drape out to the left there. Remembering to choose the arm variation that works best for your body. All different variations are all welcome. Good, and then when you're ready, come out of that and then drape that left foot all the way over the body. Lift the left hip, and then sweep your left arm all the way up and open to the left. Just give yourself a really nice supine twist. And of course, you are so welcome to just stay like this. Or maybe you take cat pulling its tail. So your right heel slides up. Just move that block out of the way. And your left hand grabs hold of your right foot from the pinky edge. And then you just let your left shoulder drop back to the floor. It's quite a strong stretch, so you may just kind of say, hi, little foot. You may not even be able to reach the foot. But it's about giving yourself this nice, really rinsey sort of twist through the whole body. Let's take 3 to 5 rounds of breath here. I want you to focus less on what this looks like, but more on what this shape feels like for you. So make the shape fit you rather than you trying to fit the shape, if you can. One last full round of breath. And then as you exhale, slow motion, just come through center, place the soles of your feet flat to the mat. And then just some little washes of the legs from side to side. Little windy windscreen wipers side to side. Oh, that's good. A little stretch through the front of the hip there too, which can feel nice to open up. After that kind of deep hip flexion when we're in that half happy baby. Good, and then slide the block now underneath the left foot. The right ankle's going to come onto the outside of the left knee. And before we do anything else, just left thigh pulling towards the right ankle pressing towards the left thigh. Remembering to hit the foot anchored to the block. Breath in, relax that kind of pressure, and then as you breathe out, right ankle to left thigh to right ankle. And out. I call this the lazy way to stretch your hips without too much effort. It's like the effortless, actually not lazy, it's the effortless way. Last little breath. Remember to anchor the tailbone down to the floor just a wee bit. And then stretching that left leg out over the block if that works. And then take hold of your right foot with your left hand. Cradle the leg with your right forearm, and then just little rocks over to the right side, across to the left. A little bit of mobility there. We're not all going to be super turned out in the hips, so you might be more turned in, and it's just inviting you to do what feels good for you. You might have had a hip replacement, so your range is a little different, and so you might just do this without the arms. Yeah. So, this is navigating it in a way that feels approachable for you. That little half happy baby. Oh, right knee drops down. Oh. And so this one, I'm going to just draw it to here. That lateral tear doesn't like it, so we're just going to be here. Still going to kind of work with a little bit of range of motion there. So just letting the leg drop to the side just a bit and come back into center. Last few little breaths there. And then just kick that block out of the way with your left foot. Let's take that supine twist, so however that looks for you. So drape that leg up and over to the left side. The right arm will open. Let's take a few moments just to lean into that. So it's your favorite way to twist. and then cat pulling its tail if you wish, taking hold of that left foot. Oh, move those blocks. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So there is a difference between having the hand over. So when you have the hand underneath, that shoulder head's able to open a bit. Get a bit more of a stretch through the pecs here. You can have a little play with the differences, and I think I pretty much can guarantee that you'll prefer to have the palm up to the sky. It's just going to feel a little nicer across the chest. Just note that if your head is like arching here, if the neck's arching, just place a cushion, a pillow underneath. We're all different, so make sure these stretches and these shapes are feeling really good for you. And so from here, without too much kerfuffle, just unbind that leg. Roll back onto your back, a few little windscreen wipers there. We'll rock from side to side. I'm going to take a little bridge pose, so soles of feet on that number 11, those little train tracks. You're going to tuck the tail under, peel the spine up, maybe walk the fingertips down towards your heels. Might need to shuffle the upper back forward. Tuck the tail under, really open up through the hips, beautiful hip extension. And then you might roll onto the outer edges of your shoulders and squeeze the shoulder blades together, or you might not. You might have just stayed exactly where you were. And let's take some really good breaths here just to finish before we rest. And then unbind the arms, lower the spine by tucking the tail under and laying every segment of your spine down onto the mat, bone by bone by bone by bone, until you land. Put your legs out long. Maybe take a full body stretch. Lift the shoulders underneath, wrap them around the ribs. Almost like the shoulder blades make a little pillow for the heart to rest. And just take a few moments just to be in your body. I am strong. I have the innate inner wisdom to heal. And I am whole. Last couple of breaths there. Take a full body breath in. Roll over onto your side. And then slow motion, make your way all the way on up. Oh, to seat. Oh, it felt so good. So good. So I just want to thank you for 14 days of intentional movement. We've got another 3 weeks to go, so don't give up on yourself now. I believe in you, and trust me, well, actually trust you, that a little bit, these little baby steps, a little bit every day. It's just building the muscle, breath by breath, day by day. And I believe in you. So you should believe in you too. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow for week 3. Thank you so much.